Hello guys, today we are going to do a tech video on keyboard shortcuts you should know. The first one we are looking at is Ctrl C, Ctrl V and Ctrl X. You probably know Ctrl C, Ctrl V and Ctrl X. Ctrl C stands for copy, Ctrl V is for paste and Ctrl X is for cut. So I just press Ctrl C on my keyboard and then I go to another page and then I press Ctrl V. Selects the same thing but leaves the original thing there, but when I press Ctrl X on the keyboard it cuts it, and when I press Ctrl V again it comes back, but it doesn't copy. When you press Ctrl X it deletes the original and it pastes another in place. So the next one is Ctrl A. Ctrl A is very useful if you are working with Word documents. It will select everything and you can change the font style or font size with it. And with this I also wanted to say something, which is double click to highlight word and triple click to highlight paragraph. Normally when you select something it selects by letters, but if you double click it selects by words, and if you triple click you selects by paragraph. It is useful when you want to copy a few sentences or something. And the next one is Ctrl Alt Delete. When you press Ctrl Alt Delete, this menu shows up. You can reset password, you can switch user, you can shut down your computer, but most people use it for opening Task Manager. But there is an easier way to open Task Manager that most people don't know, which are Ctrl Shift and Escape. When you press Ctrl Shift and Escape, the Task Manager opens and it is like normal Task Manager. You can switch between apps and all. And the next one is Windows key, Shift and S. When you press Windows key, Shift and S, this thing will show up like this, and you can select a part of the screen which you want to screenshot and it will be saved to clipboard. You just click there and you have to save, otherwise it will not be saved. And you also can draw on it. The file when you save it can be found on pictures, screenshots. And on to the next one, which is Windows key and print screen. It's an easier way to capture the full screen if you want to capture the full screen. When you press Windows and print screen, nothing shows up, but when you go into the file manager you can see there is a screenshot.png file on it, which shows the screen that I was last looking at. And the next one which I am showing here is Alt and Control and arrow key. It is used for going in portrait mode in your computer. When you press Alt, arrow and Control and left arrow key, this is what shows up. But the software doesn't record this very well. You can also turn your screen upside down with it. And on to the next one. And when you press Windows key and tab, this one is very useful if you open up a lot of programs when you do something. Like I'm just opening these programs, and when you press Windows key and tab it will show an overview of all the programs you have opened, and when you select a particular program it will show up on the top of the screen, so you don't have to minimize every single program to go on to the last program. And the next one is Windows key, Control and D. It is used for opening a virtual desktop when you are doing something and you have to do something else, but you don't want to do everything in one desktop. You don't want to confuse yourself, so this is very useful. Now I just press Control Windows key D, and as you can see it's a new desktop without the programs that I was opening in last desktop. And when you press Windows tab you can see all the desktops and the top, and your work is not lost, it is right here. And this one is for easily switching between these desktops. When you press Windows key, arrow key and Control key, you can switch between the desktops. As you can see, I'm switching between the desktops now. And on to the next one, which is Windows key and Z. It is used for opening game mode, which can monitor your FPS. You can record your gameplay and all. It is good if you play games a lot. The next one is F5. Normally when you have to refresh, you have to click 2 buttons, but if you click F5, you just refresh a lot at the same time. And this one is for booting up to BIOS. When you press delete, when the screen just opens up, you will boot into BIOS. My BIOS looks like this, yours might not look like this. And the next one is Control Z and Control Y. If you don't know what Control Z and Control Y does, Control Z is for undoing something. If you've done a mistake and you have to undo it, just press Control Z. And redo is for redoing what you have done over and over again. And next one is Alt F4, which will cross a program that is on the top. For example, I open Google Chrome and now I press Alt F4, so Google Chrome just closed. It is basically like the close key. The next one is also useful for people who use a lot of programs when they do something. If you press Windows key and M, it will minimize everything on your screen, so you can access the desktop. Next one is Windows key and corresponding taskbar app. Now I have File Explorer as the first tab in my taskbar, so when I press Windows key and 1, File Explorer will open. When I press Windows key and 3, Google Chrome will open, and when I press Windows key and 4, my Mozilla Firefox will open. And the next one is also for people who want to multitask. For example, you are searching for an article on Google and you also want to type in the articles, whatever you get from the article. So you just press Windows key and left arrow key, and Windows key and right arrow key. Here you can see I press Windows key and left arrow key on Google Chrome, and now I am pressing Windows key and right arrow key. It is basically like a split screen. Now you can search in Google Chrome, and also you can type it in the Word document. It is very useful if you do something like this. And I'm just going to close this right now. Okay, and the next one is the last one, is Windows key and minus key or plus key. If you have poor eyesight, this will help you very much. When you plus it, this thing will show up and you can zoom in or zoom out using the plus and minus buttons on it. And it is very useful for people who have poor eyesight. Thank you guys for watching this. Please subscribe to our channel and please like the video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.